Well, down in Peach County, the Fort Valley State University men's volleyball team is fresh off its inaugural season and looking to build the program into a powerhouse. 41 NBC, Shaz Pirani reports.
Fort Valley State University became one of 6 HBCUs to add men's volleyball to its sports curriculum last year. For head coach Larry Rather, season 1 was all about setting the foundation.
My main point I wanted to hit for the first year was just solidifying that culture. If you get your culture set in right and you get it where you want it to be, you're going to take off. And we talk about building a house in our program, right? We're building this beautiful mansion, but it doesn't matter how beautiful this mansion is if the foundation is cracked.
Recruiting for such a niche sport like men's volleyball can be a tough task. Coach Rather does the normal duties of going to tournaments and hearing about players from other coaches. But for recruits, his elevator pitch will get heads turning.
How would you feel being a part of the first HBCU to make history making the NCAA tournament? Like that's a simple one, right? Like you're going to be in the history books to be the first ever HBCU team to make it to the NCAA tournament when you win this conference in 2024.
The Wildcats will have to wait at least until 2024 to be eligible for a bid for the national tournament, since conferences with newly initiated teams have a 2-year probation until they can qualify. Regardless of the grace period, Coach Rather has been on the hunt for athletes with a very specific mindset.
Looking for kids that are hungry, kids that have a little bit of a dog in them, right? I always reference it back as I look for those kind of like Allen Iversons, those Kobe Bryants that are just like, I'm coming in, I don't care if it's practice, if it's a match, I'm going 1,000%.
Outside of recruiting those athletes with per se dog-like mentalities, Coach hopes to get more kids of color involved in the sport.
As a black man playing this sport, you're a unicorn. Like, let's be honest, you're a unicorn. You're not involved in this game. You're not really seen it. If you are, you're this speckle of pepper in a sea of salt, right? So to get more of us involved not only helps our kids with more college opportunities, right? Because that's what it is at the end of the day.
Shaz Pirani reporting. Coach Rather is also the head coach of the women's team, so the fun never stops for him. The men's season will start again in the spring.